Mic check, check. Okay, there's the mic. Welcome in, Raiders! My audio just went sideways, and the only way to fix it is to restart OBS, so that ain't happening. Got some of the audio coming through here. Cool deal. I hope everybody is having a magical Streamfest. There is so much activity going on. I am going to make a small attempt to keep up. There is cheering. There is all sorts of stuff going on. That was a previous raid. If you're 2 rated. Panda resub. I've scrolled back too far. M-Tatch rated. Uncle Jimbo, Lithium, DMK, N64, Dermo, Keyboard, Danny, Davies eating a sandwich, Carrot, Greta Christie, Martin Nicholas, Jazzy, King of Mischief, Clever, with an 8-month resub, everyone's been throwing bits, J freaking Pandemonium, Anders, there is just a lot of bits, there is a lot of chaos. If you're not familiar, I'm Sarah. That's VC Rack. This is the Sounds Cave. Chill, ambient bleeps and bloops is what we're doing. You listen in the background, you can hear all the awesomeness that's going on that we make here with VCV Rack. If you're not familiar with what VCV Rack is, it's a virtual modular synthesizer. I recently gave a class on how to play with it. It is a crazy complex program, and we're about a year in. We're keeping things kind of simple today. We're got a lot of crazy hype going. Eris says she loves the new background. Let's try to catch up on chat, though I know that is insane. Unmagical Me says so many buttons and dials. Yep, that is kind of the heart of VCV Rack. There are so many follows going on. Lithium Flower said send us to space. Maria has shouted out the Trevor Project. And there's the actual notification saying that Nothing Clever to Say has subbed for 8 months. Thank you for the resubs, Clever. All you crazy bit throwers, thank you for the bits thrown. Words are hard, I can't articulate. But that's the whole point, is to break our wonderful streamers. Anders with a 2nd month resub. Thank you for that resub. Welcome in. But you may have seen something scroll through the crazy quick moving chat about Trevor Project. The month of June, the Sounds Cave is trying to raise money for the Trevor Project. If you're not familiar, the Trevor Project is one of the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention hotlines for young members of the LGBTQ plus community. Giving the opportunity to have somebody there for a member of that community is huge. And so we're trying to raise a little money. The link in the command, the QR code in the bottom right on my screen, and if you scroll down to the panels, top center panel should be the Trevor Project's fundraising thing. If you want to throw money their way, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me style up the frequency on some of the little bleeps and bloops. Give us a little more going on. Thank you for the follow, Riley Self Music. There are so many, and MTapitch, thank you for the follow as well. There is so much cheering going on. The alert's going to take forever to catch up, but while that is happening, I am Fab Francine, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's going to be tricky. if y'all are attentive and see that I have only got a handful of modules, let's take a look at this real quick, shall we? See what's in today's patch. Scroll the VCV racks there. There we go. We've got our pair of Bleaks and the even VCO from Bafako, the Bleaks Revolt. We're throwing that into a mixer. We're taking the triangle wave and the saw wave, and we're throwing it into here as a mixer. We're running that through a low frequency cutoff filter, or low pass filter. We're modulating how the volume of these individual nodes and all of the knobs on the Bleak and Basil through the Shape Master. That is the low drone. That's what that sounds like. And next to it, we've got a little kalimba kind of thing. Sometimes it'll sound like a glockenspiel if the pitches get high enough. That is our friend, the resonator, aka rings. And over here, that was not the fader I wanted. That's the fader I wanted. That is not making the noise that it should. There it is. That is a pair of basils being modulated by the same nodes up here. And we're using the rampage to control the attack and decay, giving us that. And then our last little sample bit is saws. And all together, it sounds like this. That is a quick walk through the patch. Nowhere in there is a piano, right? Pair of basils, yeah. There's no oregano in this patch. Clever. You hear piano, right? That is coming from a VST plugin for a tool called Ableton Live Suite. Not too long ago, Sarah picked up Ableton Live Suite. She picked up the Arturia V collection, which is a collection of vintage synths that are VSTs from Arturia. One of them is V Piano 2, which is a mathematical modeled emulation of a piano. It's synthesis, it's not actually samples. And just last week we picked up something called Phase Plant. It is a VST synth. And you can hear that in the background. So we've got a layered sound running around inside of Ableton. We have bleeps and bloops and BCV rack. And a few twists of the knobs, we are just hearing the piano and the phase plant. And we get into scarier territory because this is me just kind of improvising live without a safety net. You may call it a high wire act, kind of like Jomsy does. And if y'all aren't familiar with Jomsy, he'll be around a little later in the evening. Amazing musician, great streamer. Very cool guy to know. And this is where we get to the really scary thing. All the scary things isn't too far from where we're going. And without much more preamble, it's more of a live learn than I wanted it to be. But here we go. Look outside your window. Tell me all the things that you see. Tell me what it's like in all the places I can't be. Tell me that you are happy, that you have all the things that you need. Look out into the city, to all your memories, and the buildings and the trees. Close your lovely eyes, smile at the sky, think of nothing but the sun on your skin. Close your weary eyes, dream that we can fly, stand and wonder at all the worlds within, and just be who you are, who you were meant to be. Just be who you are, who you were meant to be. Look outside of your window. Tell me all the things that you see. Look out into the city, to all your memories, and the buildings and the trees. Time to scroll. Close your lovely eyes, smile at the sky. Lost my place. Close your lovely eyes, smile at the sky, think of nothing but the sun on your skin, and just be who you are, who you were meant to be. Just be you were meant to be. Thank you for the chaps. Thank you for the cheers, the claps. Did not expect that to hit as hard as it did at the end. You all are crazy amazing. I've completely lost track of what's going on. I think that's okay. Medusa with the follow. I'm certain these alerts are crazy behind, but it's Streamfest. It's all good. It's all good, Toto. You were here. And by the way, like every previous Streamfest, this will be a highlight sometime later this week, and it'll be being recorded because it's originals. It's streamer originals. Y'all are absolutely crazy. Thank y'all for being here. I know we've still got a few minutes. Hey, Wallen Arts. Welcome in. Thank you all for coming. There's more shit. Sarah nearly slipped and said a soap word. I may hit mute just a moment and be right back. Clever with the wise words. Best part of my stream is I don't have a mute. This is true. No automaton here. Soap word hype. Technically, the meep is a synthesizer of sorts. Danny, thank you for the $10 for the Trevor project. I've really got to work on making those notifications a little more visible on screen. That is something to do after the stream. Maybe we'll figure something out. coming up with ways to make the crazy idea possible. Yeah, with all the magic, free-floating magic in the Sounds Cave, I would be scared of taking a automaton into the Sounds Cave, and the last thing we need to do is have a toy trapping a demon soul that we know and affectionately love as Meep. There was another donation, I couldn't read it, so we're going to jump tabs real quick and see what that was. Thank you in memory of Greg, Jamie, and Ray for the $20. Y'all are just making my day. We are up to $110 of the $500 goal I had for March or June. I can't sip and remember what month we're in. I'm on tilt, but that's okay. We're getting through this together. Nothing Clever says, E-Flat Guy, when all the Meeps are launched into the sun, I will cease my campaign of righteous fury. Fair enough. Yes, Miss Michelle Jane, that is in fact true. Welcome in. There are amazing people. Alea Moon, thank you for the follow. This has been absolutely crazy. Maybe a little nuts. Clever says, Meeps are friends of friends. Meeps are the souls of child murderers who have crawled out of hell and to a subtle but important this is a subtle but important distinction. Fair enough. So at some point I will go back and watch all of the vibes. We have vibes. Vapes even. I am drawing complete and total blank on what I was going to say. The VOD. And I'm sure I will see all of your many, many kind comments. Thank you, Franco. This has been a crazy, crazy day. And there is still plenty of Dinosaur Hype Fest to go. Yeah, I said Hype Fest. I didn't call it Streamfest. It is Streamfest, but come on, let's all be honest. It's really Dino Hype Fest. Jen donated $10 to the Trevor Project. I thank you for that donation. We are up to $120 according to the banner at the bottom. Davey says, I've crushed it. I am not going to argue. The hype fuels us. The hype does fuel us. So if you're thinking about doing something new and different, going way out on a limb, I encourage you to do it. First Streamfest, I went live. I turned on a camera. Had a great opening soliloquy talking through the patch I had just released. Anonymous donation of $100 to the Trevor Project. Holy smokes, you guys absolutely are amazing. I can't believe all the love and support. Zenny Unicorn with the tier 1 sub. Much love to you, Jen. I cannot believe all that is going on. Y'all are making my day. You're making my month. But yeah, if y'all are thinking about doing something scary, highly encourage it. First Streamfest, I turned on the camera, had a lovely soliloquy, gave the lovely soliloquy, and then somebody reminded me I didn't have the mic on. Nate, thank you with the 100 bits. Every Streamfest, I have done things a little different. I always tried to change up what I'm doing, up the ante, raise the bar. And I think today I've gone on about as far out on a limb as I have since the first one. So yeah, if y'all are thinking about streaming, Danny says that every time she goes live, it does change lives. Having a wonderful and supportive community like the Dinos behind you or the Genie Fleet is just simply amazing. And now, let's go grab some raid calls. We gotta go say hi to some guy named Dr. AZ. He's not just some guy, he's an amazing streamer. We're about to get on the bus. I probably cut it a little too close for the credits, but we'll roll them anyway. Scroll up, Sarah. Hit the roll credits button. We're gonna raid out on the credits. / raid. Dr. AZ. And I appreciate everything that y'all have done for this channel, the Dino community at large. So much hype, so much love. Have an amazing rest of Streamfest, and we will see you all very, very soon.